The truth that's been in the works for a long time. The return of the Jedi. Myth and magic is back. The greatest visionary to be able to decode the myth code and combine this with his vision of humanity in the stars. Humanity, starstruck with a code installed within the Galactic Republic, yet warns us on the other side a true threat. Foretold, forewarned, you were to the temptation of the easy and quick path to higher wisdom. Lucasfilm's creator George Lucas Jr. retells the long-ago tale of why, at least for some, the Jedi come back. To bring hope and later balance if that is indeed true, or a certain point of view it's seen for exactness. Lucas doesn't pretend to know all, leaving much to the ones that like to assume, albeit wrongly. Even the focus and continuous path maker saw the value and need for this and other mythology. A fan of not just Joe Campbell but psychology expert Carl Jung. It was Jung who told of archetypes and their importance to story writing. He entered the consciousness early and unlike any other. Lucas, a student of anthropology and history major, yet his second choice would become his life work, his somewhat bliss, with documentary filmmaking. He focused on what many directors did not. Assumed is the whole anglicized Jedi, who come from a Japanese word very unsimilar to its true origins, yet Lucas told what was the Japanese influence. His color palette and fascination for Japanese film was the truth. The aspects and some sayings have a Buddhist theme, but for many the Force is definitely sci-fi babble, isn't it? Not if one looks closer at the Indian culture taking off in California, or Modesto where Lucas hung around as a youth. Always pushing his understanding, he asks the obvious coming from religious America. Why the many gods? Who were before? To the fact that humans worship rocks and other objects and was known as life force, or the Force, as the combined encompassing forces of forces. From the cosmic to living, he knew what many ancient people did. Prana, chi, plus many old similar terms. So the Jedi are real. In Egypt, the principles of martyrs written by A&I tell of a universal truth where they make 7 harmonic aspects that the Star Wars Jedi, as well as life on Earth, follow mostly, yet many have forgotten these old codes. Not at all like George is heard, and he also lives partly by his preaching, if that's what fans call him, yet he is first to deny he's a teacher. So who is? The truth starts to make sense when the Jedi and their real history is told by one who it's said has returned to bring hope. Then will this scribe known as A&I Anakin, maybe he will find balance. Lucas introduced them, now they rise and return with the Force awakening. Stand by Star Wars is new from a certain view. May this Force be here to stay.